Now, Investment One Financial Services, the former wholly owned investment management subsidiary of Guaranty Trust Bank, recently acquired 99.9% shareholdings in pensions from the Royal Trust Pensions Fund administrators. Now, I have in the studio John Oga, Divisional Head Investment Management, and he's here to talk through that strategy and what to expect in the pensions industry. Thank you so much, John, for joining us. So usually when you come here, we talk investments in the stock market, but now your company is diversifying, is looking to be more aggressive about the asset management business, buying a pension fund administrator. But a lot of people will say, listen, this industry is skewed towards a handful of players. They are controlling the market. So why is there still value for you? Why are you making this investment?
Great. Wale, thank you for having me today. We see the pensions industry in Nigeria as a massive growth opportunity. And why is that so? As we speak, so far in compliance with the Pensions Reform Act, only about 5.5 million Nigerians are subscribers already to the scheme. In a population of 100 and something million, of which about 50% are in the working age. So that is a huge number when you look at it as a potential. In addition to that, even at current compliance rate, several of the states in Nigeria are yet to be compliant. Only about 8 states have registered their civil servants under the scheme. We have another 24 states or thereabout to become pension compliant. So that is one area of growth within the industry. We are also aware that before now, the Pensions Commission was looking to effect what is called transfer window, an open window that enables subscribers, to move freely to enjoy better service from the PFAs that are registered.
You think that's service strategy, if you like, is something that can drive the growth of your business?
Yes, we believe so. Just like what is happening in the telecom sector, when you can really move.
Yes, you can, but I mean, the movement is very
so far
inconsequential, if you ask me. So I'm not sure that betting on the fact that people would move may be the winning strategy here. But then, like you did mention about the public sector opportunity, maybe that could work.
It's not just the public sector. The first numbers I gave you leave a lot of room for growth. Now, in a population, maybe say of working population of 50 million Nigerians, and only less than 10 million Nigerians are already registered. You can clearly see the momentum.
I hear you when you say that, but then of course we know we have a huge unemployment rate in Nigeria. But let's talk about the growth prospects, especially not necessarily even just the growth prospect. Now I want to move back to the issue around the changes in investment guidelines and how this may make this a little more exciting for fund managers like yourself. Of course, they are now looking to open this up where PFAs can now invest in private equity. So your thoughts about how significant this is for the industry going forward?
We believe that on the investment side, it presents a massive opportunity to grow the assets of subscribers and therefore the value that can be delivered to them over their lifetime. We see the opportunity to invest in private equities, infrastructure, and all of that as presenting the windows of opportunity to deploy further. Because if you look at it right now, the investment is so skewed into fixed income instruments. About 50% or more of all pension assets are invested in.
I think even a lot more.
Yes, a lot more. So, and that suboptimizes the potential returns that retirees can get over their lifetime. So these other windows, will give them opportunities.
But what are the key challenges for you going forward? How do you see things playing out in this market, and what is that big thing you need to overcome to be successful in your view?
I believe that service is very important, service excellence. We are aware, given our industry study of that space, that even many RSA holders right now are dissatisfied with the level of service they are getting from their existing fund managers. So we believe that the differentiator going forward will be extent of service that subscribers are able to enjoy. And we at Investment One, we are poised to latch onto that.
What are your expectations for growth? And from what you've, I mean, I don't know how much information you can give us about what you've acquired and more details on the deal, but as much as you can, what are your expectations for growth here?
Yes, our expectation, let me talk briefly about Investment One. When the GT Bank took a decision 2 years ago to divest by way of management buyout, the management and staff of the then GTB asset decided to acquire the GT Bank's interest.
Right.
Now, between then and now, we have seen a massive growth in our numbers.
But what about this investment?
Yes.
What are your expectations for growth?
In this investment particularly, what our expectation, we want to drive, one of the key performance indicators we have set is to target 10% of the pension market in Nigeria.
By what?
Over the next 5 years.
Right.
And we are sure we